I could not make this shit up.
With Kev Nash.
Oh, Hercules.
DJ Killer Kev.
Boss.
And Dizzle.
Uh-oh. Let me tell you, boys, you can't make that shit up.
The Inside. Real deal, straight up.
Are you crazy?
Hottest stories from the world of hip-hop.
This is Ludacris.
It's the Big Boss Rick Ross.
What up? It's your boy Young Jeezy. This is 50 Cent.
Sports.
Some of those dunks were the most incredible dunks I've ever seen.
And what's popping in the DYT.
I couldn't make this shit up. I couldn't make this shit up if I tried. I'm sad that I lack the talent to make this shit up.
Here's Kev Nash, DJ Killer Kev, and A Dizzle.
You Can't Make This Up podcast, Kev Nash.
DJ Killer Kev. Hey, Dizzle.
Episode
362.
All right, fellas, I got to work in a couple hours, man. Let's just jump to it.
Is that why we getting them popping at, what's it, 6:30 seems like?
Yes. I got a bit to do later on today, man. Shouts out to Frickers by the Dayton Mall, gonna be out there. So if y'all watching this live on YouTube or on Facebook, come hang out with your boy pregame before the NFL show starts at 11:30. But anyway, fellas, how was the week?
Slow motion. Getting over illness. I came back from New Orleans with a sniffle, and it's been just lingering. But I think I'm good. You know what I'm saying? Got to get healthy for Vegas is in a week and a half.
Nice.
Yeah. So it's a quick recoup for my body and a quick recoup for my wallet because I don't even know how much I need to be bringing. I don't know how much I'm about to be gambling.
What do you have planned? That's how much.
Man, so the idea was that we have like a separate account that we just kind of use for miscellaneous expenses. You know, we put a little bit in there each paycheck and just let it kind of stack up. That account ain't where it should be. So we gonna go off of that. Thankfully, I got allegedly 3 DJ gigs before we supposed to be leaving, so I'm hoping that can just be Vegas money, because I hate being on vacation, penny pinching, you know what I'm saying. Make sure all the bill money is set aside for sure. I'm not trying to be gambling away the mortgage.
You're right. Don't get stuck in that.
Exactly.
You're gonna have to go cloth for a couple weeks.
Man.
I heard Kenner say this week, I was listening to a little AM sports talk. Shouts to Kev and Kenner. But I heard Kenner say his wife don't let him go to the casino by himself. So you don't want to be that guy.
Yeah. So I'm hoping these DJ gigs come through. I'm actually doing the Columbus. It's some type of 5K or some shit I'm doing. It's supposed to be outside. They was like, be there, rain or shine. I'm like, I'm about to tell them, I'm not coming if it's raining. I'm not about to have my shit out there. Killer, have you ever had a rain or shine event? And like, what do you do when it rains? You're not about to be out there with all your DJ equipment.
I've never done so I had a rain out event. A church had booked me they had an outdoor concert where they had a bunch of different local churches bring like their talent, and like they was putting on like a citywide concert, and there was only maybe 2 acts in, and I was playing gospel music pre-time and then in between acts, and by the 3rd act the skies opened up, bro. It just and they went and grabbed trash bags and threw it over everybody's equipment. We had tents. The tents was kind of serving a purpose, but I was parked right next to the tent, literally. So my trunk was 2 feet away. So I just threw all my shit in the car immediately. No bags. I didn't pack up. I just unplugged and threw in the car. And we tried to wait it out. And I got paid in full. And I was only there for about 30% of the gig.
Praise him.
Hallelujah.
Right.
Hallelujah.
Yeah, they was like, yeah, it's rain or shine. So bring tents if you have them. And I'm thinking the tents, it's rain. It's coming from everywhere, my nigga.
Exactly.
Like, it's not going to do nothing. So hopefully it doesn't rain because I haven't signed any contracts. This is just a come and we'll pay you after the fact.
So
if I don't come.
so let me know. I can pull up. Let me know.
I'll let you know because I'm not doing it. I'm definitely not doing it. I do want to do it though because this sounds like a good event that's probably gonna happen every year. You know what I'm saying? It's always good to have those events that'll get you back. But probably the biggest thing that happened this week was the baby slept through the night. The baby slept through the night for the first time, man.
Nice.
Couldn't even believe it. Me and the wife
made you jump up.
Me and the wife both jumped up, looked at each other. It was bright outside. We're like, "What the fuck? This nigga sleep?" Nah, it was good, and he's done it actually twice this week.
Nice.
So we
keep that routine and don't start bringing him into bed. I'm telling you now.
He's been in the bed.
But he's still young enough to where you can get out of that before it's too late.
We got to start easing him into his own crib, and he's been in the bed 100% of the time.
You're gonna have a 5-year-old that you're either like laying on an air mattress, or you're gonna have a 5-year-old still in the bed when you're trying to get them cheeks off.
Damn. So I gotta get that going now.
I'm telling you now.
Damn.
Yeah, why he ain't even talking yet?
Yeah.
Well, shoot for me, because I know you got a lot to talk about, bro. You know what I'm saying? We've been having sidebarters, you know what I'm saying?
Man,
lotteries, homecomings. But for your boy, I work from home this week.
Okay.
So I wasn't on the air on none of the stations. Just kind of like my allergies started kicking in. Like on Monday morning, I woke up super nasally, sore throat and everything, a little bit, scratchy throat, ears. I was like, oh yeah. And I got real bad fall allergies. So start taking my fall medication, my allergy medication, really not working. So I hit them up like, yeah, I ain't gonna be in. I'm working. Don't mess with my PTO. I'm working just from home.
Right.
So that's Monday. Day 2 of that, yeah, same thing. And then by halfway through Tuesday, I'm like, you know what? That's this week, bro. I'm just doing it this week. This week is I'm working from home week because we have the ability to do that, and everybody else does it. So why not me? So and plus I wasn't feeling great, so I decided, hey man, I'm gonna do the responsible thing and not be sneezing around people at work and work from home. So that's what I did, and the workload was still there. Outside of the fun part of the job, which is talking on the air and hanging out with listeners and everything like that. So fast forwarding into yesterday, I had a remote out in Wilmington for a haunted house. Man, I gotta say, I dread going out there because it's like a 45-hour drive out there, then obviously a 45-hour drive back, and then outside in the cold. But it was actually fun. All remotes are fun, especially haunted house remotes, because there's always people out there. It's not the actual people, it's just the drive. Because who wants to drive 2 hours total, work 2 hours
in the boonies?
In the boonies.
Don't let your shit break down. Don't run out of gas.
And that's the funny part. So Big Kev, we're working it together. So he leaves from the station, I leave from the crib. And I'm headed back towards the house, and I see him headed towards the station. So he's jumping on 71. I'm still on the back roads or whatever on 68. So I see the van on the side of the road. I'm like, oh shit, he broke down. Damn. So I pull over, call him. I'm like, bro, you good? He's like, oh yeah, I'm good. I was like, nah, man, I saw the truck. You're on the side of the road. You good? He's like, oh yeah, I just had to take a piss. I was like, bro, we was just at this a block away. Why'd you go there? He's like, I don't like porta potties. I was like, so being outside, bro? Nature status. So that was yesterday night. And then
that's the Big Kid.
Shouts out to Big Kid. And then today, like I was talking about before, man, gonna be co-hosting the sports show for the Sunday morning tailgate show out there at Frickers, starting at 11:30, pre-gaming for the NFL game. So, I was kind of off this week, but, it's back to normal protocol, man. Feeling good. Got some good nasal spray so I can breathe. Not coughing, not sneezing, so I'm back. So back to normal on Monday.
Yeah, man. Yeah. So, as for Killa, I had a very busy week. I'll start off with the edible like I normally do. Had a edible meeting with the owners, as we normally do. We have our quarterly meetings or after big holiday meetings, and it's been thrown around. Now this is exclusive pod talk y'all getting, so avid listeners and all, keep this on the low. But no, well, at our meeting, we had been discussing and throwing in the air the possibility of ownership one day, and this has been going on for a few years. Well, it presented itself, and so as of November 1st, me and my partner Sam will be part owner of Edible Arrangements and Catering.
Yeah. Congratulations.
Thank you. Super excited for what that does for my family and what that does for my income, what that does for just all things included, and the opportunities that I'll have to incorporate, when I'm doing DJ gigs, I can incorporate my other business. You know what I'm saying? So a super thank you to both of them, to Chad and Trent, for the opportunity to do this. Hell of a deal that you would only give your children. So it's something that I'm really excited for. We're gonna be announcing it November 1st. So I know I just announced it October 8th, but y'all my people. So if they get it from the pie, so be it. So
shout outs to you, man.
Yeah, I appreciate it. But that was the edible week. More to come with that for sure. But then also Black Tie was this weekend. So definitely got to get outside. I got to see, I'm gonna do my Kev shit today. You know what I'm saying? I got to got to go buy some chills,
shit.
you know what I'm saying? Got to go get some cohesies.
Let's get it.
Some nice joints. So
what size is that?
13. So yeah,
triple socket.
Actually was getting shoe compliments. That's rare for your boy. So people was noticing the Kohan game.
So have y'all already been to some of the events? My wife went to she went to something yesterday for a little bit.
I only did the Friday all brown party with it was actually me and OPZ. So OPZ, me and him, kind of started this whole two DJs rocking the club at the same night. When it was early mid 2000s, I would say, but it wasn't being done around here in the big events. It was always one DJ rocking something big. Well, we kind of flipped that up where we was doing First Fridays and Final Fridays and Soul Food Sundays and you name it. So it was nice to get back. Me and him was right back in the pocket. No rehearsal, no pregame talk other than while we were setting up, as far as what we doing tonight, where we at. And they're wherever we want to be. You know what I'm saying? So we just kind of did our thing, rocked out the party together Friday. So did y'all get outside Friday night?
I did not.
Bro. So Friday about 4:00, I go set up at 70 degrees. Nice day, setting up, talking about putting a speaker outside. Kurt is putting out patio furniture, we're getting it all set up. We meet back up there at 8:00, or no, 9:00. It is 35-mile-an-hour wind gust. The temperature has dropped to about 50-ish degrees. As I am walking up with my book bag, I see a whole couch cushion set fly into the river.
Damn.
I'm talking not no little shit. It took off like somebody, shotgunned it.
Mm-hmm.
So it was no outside setup. All the patio furniture had to get put up. Everything was sliding. I mean, it was really, really windy. So that kind of dampened the outdoor vibes that we had set up for the event. But super nice event. Everybody was super fresh. Always nice to be a part of the Wright State community events. I never went to Wright State. My wife did. A lot of my closest friends did. But it's nice to be, to see people that I know think I went there too. And they be like, "Oh, what up, Killer? Good to see you, Killer." Because I was a part of their college life too. I just wasn't in school Monday and Friday. I might have been doing a party. So, but that was a cool thing. And then what else? And then another big thing I had this week was my children had homecoming. So literally forked out $500 for hair. forked out dress money and all the accessories, shoes, you name it. My middle kid stuck to her standards and got some bedazzled Crocs. So she stuck to her guns on that, but you make it, you spend it. But I would do it 10 times over for them. They're some of the best people in my life. So it was super nice.
The kids nowadays be like, they be dressing like it's a wedding or some shit, bro. Like you did the was it Stivers where I went and was chilling with you?
Yeah.
We wasn't dressing like that.
Right. No, not for no homecoming. Homecoming, I might put on some khakis. I might put on, know, homecoming was the light one, and then prom was the one where moms had cashed out for you a little bit. But homecoming was something you had in the closet. You know what I'm saying? You might have went and bought a shirt. You might have went and bought one thing, but it wasn't the whole fit. So nowadays,
1,000,000% go borrow a shirt from an older sibling or a cousin that nobody at school seen you in this fit, so you can wear it there. But yeah, it's definitely not something that we were spending money on then. It was like, all right, something you probably bought in the summer, and like, I'm gonna put this on ice until homecoming, and then you rock it again like in January after people forgot about you having it already. But yeah, like the way they be dropping for homecoming now, I'm like, dang, I can't tell homecoming from prom.
But this was my first one to have two children. I have a sophomore and a freshman. So it was nice for my introverted, quieter kid to, man, she was running the whole business this week. She had literally a kid in our house every day doing nails. So she made a bunch of money this week doing nails. She's doing nails today, even after homecoming. But it was super nice to see them have a week like that where, Camille got the hairstyle she wanted. Carmen got the hairstyle she wanted. They didn't get no no's from dad, so we're gonna make it happen. So it was a very busy week, but that's my life.
Who cried?
Only person that cried was Mika's sister. Mika's sister was like, "They're my babies. They're my babies all dressed up." So yeah, they had I had to send a pic to y'all, let y'all see they was super nice, super dolled up, and super expensive.
That's what's up, bro. All right, man. Two of the biggest stories this week was backlash to celebrities. Jay-Z started getting some backlash for some old comments that he said on Kevin Hart's show about not lending money to his cousins, and just basically talking about how, hey man, like, you go home for the holidays and then you run into that one cousin that's asking you for some money, say, yeah man, you give me 5,000, I'll give you 2 million by the end of the week, and explaining like that's just not how business works, and that's just not how it gets down. So what was y'all thoughts about Jay-Z and the backlash he received?
If it would have been the way you said it, it would have been much less. But the context that it was put out was Jay-Z wouldn't give his cousin $4,800, and then they started saying that's the equivalent to what his net worth is to a dime. So you wouldn't give your cousin a dime. So that was kind of like the context that went out to the internet that made it all this. So I had actually watched that Kevin Hart series. It's he sits in like a wine cellar type of spot and interviews people. I had actually watched that whole episode and knew where that context came from. Mm-hmm. So I right away, I knew the internet was interneting, and I just kind of like I left it alone. But it ain't his job or anyone's job to give out anything that they don't. The way I look at it, you don't have to give nothing away that you ain't willing to never see again. Because when you're dealing with money, it could be your closest people, it could be your bestest friend, it could be your intermediate family. You have to realize that when my child asks me for $10 and she'll give it back to me, I probably not gonna see that 10 again. So when 4,000, 5,000, whatever the number is, it still ain't your money, and it's someone else's that they're willing to like let go of. And the rich don't stay rich by letting go of a bunch of money. So yeah, and that's how I felt.
And the way he worded it, it was like he coming home for Christmas. You know what I'm saying? That's not the time to be trying to spend.
Yeah, he's trying to get some family time in.
Exactly. So I mean, the backlash is Twitter. You know what I'm saying? It's social media. It ain't real. But I feel what he's saying. But at the same time, that nigga, how many B's? Ain't he a billionaire?
said it was like a dime. So now knowing that, if I'm ever around Jay, I'm asking for $5K. Just because that's
You
like a
got
dime
it.
to him. Exactly. He might say yes if I say it right, if I ask him right. So
Yeah, maybe come with like a business plan. You know what I'm saying? For the way
exactly.
it sounded, he sounded like he was just, because you give him 5,000 or whatever he was asking for, and he burned through that. He gonna come back for another.
Exactly.
He's definitely gonna come back for some
Because
more
he know
money.
that was a dime to you, so you got a bunch of dimes. So
Yeah.
whether his ideal hit or his ideal doesn't, he still feel like I can run the play back next time. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So yeah.
Yeah, for me it was a couple folds. One, how old was this interview? Because I remember, like, they think it was from like season 1 of Kevin Hart's show, Heart to Heart.
21, maybe right around the pandemic. I think
Yeah, man.
we were still pandemic or out of it barely.
So it amazes me how just stuff like dies and comes back, dies and comes back,
Mhm.
dies and comes back, just like out of nowhere. This is a thing. You can tell like it's an old clip from just, what I'm saying, the length of his locks, what I'm saying,
Right.
everything like that. So then I started thinking to myself, like, well, hold on. Allegedly, you go to celebrity net worth, Jay-Z's worth, let's just say $2 billion, just to say that. Well, that's his net worth. Like, that's encompassing like properties and investments and everything like that. He don't have $2 billion just sitting in a vault like Scrooge McDuck and just say, okay, just grab it and give it to you and everything like that.
Right.
And like, that's the other part. Like, because you talk about how, hey, come up with a business plan. Well, what's preventing you from coming up with a business plan and presenting that at a bank? Like how he was talking like with Memphis Bleak, like, what am I, the ticket guy? Like, okay, so now Jay-Z's the bank too. So like, I am not that person in my family that has a whole bunch of money just to be given to people. I know the person that is like that, and I don't ask that person for anything. Like,
Right.
it's just, hey man, hey, that's yours. I have mine. We're family. We're blood. You're my brother.
Right.
Hey, I'm fortunate enough to know you. Like,
Right.
hey,
For
you
sure.
work for that. That's yours. Like, it has absolutely nothing to do with me. So, like, people that try to pull this, oh man, he's not doing enough for his people line and his family and everything like that. Like, well, you know who's taken care of? His mom. That's family. His sister, his 2 nephews, Memphis Bleak, like Memphis Bleak's mom. How about his wife? How about his 3 kids? Like, we're up to 10 people that are perfectly a-okay. So
Yeah.
like this whole thing, like, where does it stop? Like you just talked about, like, if he burns through the 5 Gs, he'll be right back at it. So where does it stop? Does it stop at first cousins? Does it stop at second cousins? Does it stop at people that you grew up with that are just like family and everything like that? Like, don't pull this, oh, we family line, because I'm sure that y'all do, just like I do, have friends that y'all closer to than your actual family. So
Mhm.
like, people miss me with that type of stuff, man. Like, don't try that we family thing with me. Don't try that, oh, just because we black thing with me. Don't try that with me, man, because that will get you absolutely nowhere.
Mhm.
Shit, well, Killer, you almost hit the big one. You almost hit the lotto. have, have,
Yeah.
have you thought about this?
I have, and it scares me to death because I'm such a people. I'm a people's person that, like, I would literally have to go and get financial like staff. Like, it would have to be that with me because I'm the person that, like, I know everybody in this city, not everybody. Everybody in this city got dreams and want to get somewhere. And everybody got something that they can do. And Dayton's very talented. But it's like, to win something like that, bro, I'll be the nigga I'll be set up at the community event. Like, who need 5K? Like, like, give me a good story. Like that's how my mind works. I would be willing to help so many people to where it's like I would probably go broke to where I would have to have a on and off switch each month of what's available and what we saving, because it would be bad. So I woke
It's
up this morning with the oh shit, because them numbers looked real close to my ticket.
Yeah.
man, man.
I
Listen,
still won $21. I can't be mad, but
no, yeah,
I
man.
thought I
It's
won the
funny.
big
It's
one.
funny you bring up that, because you know what happened and has happened. Rich people go broke. And then as soon as that rich person goes broke, we are at their neck. Like, dude, you had a contract for X amount of millions of dollars. You blew through all that. You dumb. Well, I'm sure part of that big contract was hooking people up, giving people this, giving people that, not loaning it to people, just giving it to people. Like, nah, bro, we not operating on that time. If you're not my parent, like, I'm not just giving you something that I've earned. Now the lotto, like, I think I operate a little bit differently, but still I would move smarter than how people online claim that, they would if they had that much money. Like, well, if I had that, I would just everybody be eating. Like, you're lying, bro. You're lying. You're saying that because you live in check to check just like everybody else. You're lying.
Right.
You're not gonna operate like that. And people that do operate like that, like you said, you get a business person to tell you, hey, if you want this money to last, you want generational wealth, you want your kids not to have to worry about anything, you want your kids not to have to worry about anything like that, you don't need to be just giving $5,000 away to every person that you see.
Yeah. Right.
Backlash continue with Anthony Mackie, the actor. He was in 8 Mile. He was in the Marvel Cinematic Universe and everything like that. Tupac. Oh gosh, I should have sent you the drop. Oh goodness, that shit is hilarious. But yeah, he played Tupac. Unfortunately, he received backlash for not taking a picture with a kid when he was looked like he was at a football game for the New Orleans Saints, if I'm not mistaken. But little kid wanted a picture. Grandma said, "Hey, can you take a picture with little Tommy?" He was like, "No, thank you." And she was pissed off, and it went on social media, and everybody's on Anthony Mackie's neck.
Yeah,
Thoughts?
Man. It sucks that the thing that sucks is the kid, because like that's usually the no matter how you feeling, no matter what's going on, when the next generation is at least brave enough to open their mouth and say a word to you, that's rare these days. So for him, because the way I read it was the kid tried at first, got denied, and then grandma tried to come over there and run it back and got denied. So that's when she got pissed and made this a thing. But it sucks that he couldn't just give the kid the pick. But I had my experience with this going to Vegas with my favorite damn receiver, Jamar Chase. He hit me with the because we was both in first class flying. So I get it. They're humans. They have bad days. I know, like, if I wake up with a migraine and Kev, you wake up and you call off sick for the week, could you imagine when you ran to go get your medicine, somebody was like, "Let me get a picture with you." Now he had a game and he kicking it, so that's a little different. But like, people still go through people's shit to where I don't have to please you because I'm not, I don't work for you. So I just wish when it comes to the kids that they would just be like, yeah, let me just knock this out real quick. So
right. To your Jamar Chase situation, I ain't know about this. How that played?
So first class, taking the wife to Vegas for Usher. One of the last people to get on the plane is Jamar Chase, 2 rows in front of me. I look at the wife and she know I'm on 12. I'm like, that's the motherfucking Jamar Chase. So then I'm plotting the whole plot of the whole plane. Like, should I go bugging for a pick now? But then I might make the scene hot. But we in first class, so let me act accordingly. Let me just have my mojitos and my breakfast and get it going. So I wait till we get off the plane, and since he was row 1, I'm row 3, I ain't too far behind. So I just kind of speed walk up to him, catch him in the terminal. Like, hey, Jamar. And he had the AirPod. Yeah, what's up? I was like, man, big fan. Can I get a picture with you real quick? And he was like, I ain't doing no pics today, bro. AirPod back in and kept it moving. And I was just like, damn. So I started to run in front of his ass like, bitch, take this picture.
Touchdown.
Right. But I get it, because so like for me in that situation, my first thought was, okay, he probably just seeing a chick that he don't want to be known that he in LA. But then I started thinking, but you in LA, like our connecting flight, or my connecting flight, was in LA. So it's like, you in LAX, bro. You about to get that the whole time you in here. So I wish he would just took the pick, but I get it. They're humans too.
Yeah. For every one they turned down, they done took 200. So exactly. I feel it.
Exactly.
Yeah, man. I feel a little differently, man. A little differently, and I understand what y'all saying about like, hey, man, they got lives and everything like that. The difference between the Jay-Z or just giving money away to family and friends and everything like that. Anthony Mackie literally would not be in the position that he's in without said fans.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Or any famous person, especially children. Like,
Yeah.
and me being a Marvel head, you know, him being, you know, the Black Captain America, like that stuff means a lot to kids and to people that follow comic books and everything like that. So I totally understand him saying no, because like you said, he's at a game, might be sauced. You know what I'm saying? Might not want that picture out there on the internet with the eyes low and everything like that.
Mm-hmm.
So you got every right in the world to say no. I will say this. Webby, he came to the city one time. It's a while ago. What was that clothing store in the Northwest, Killer?
Devereaux's.
Not
City
Devereaux's.
Trends.
Definitely not City Trends. It was another one.
Oh, the one that's now the Hibbert store.
No, across. It was across from the Hibbert.
It's been a few of them over there. It's been 2 or 3, but I know you're talking about.
Okay. So we have an event over there with him, like a meet and greet with Webby.
Mm-hmm.
One, the nigga shows up late. So you already know how I am about that type of shit. Like, nigga, you're late. Like, we got people out here that's trying to meet and greet you and you're late. So, okay, people just get mad. Like, where you at? He ain't coming. Y'all lied on the radio. False advertising. So that. So when he finally show up, he hop out smoking a cig, you know, do what you do. So the meet and greet is supposed to happen, and he's not meeting nor greeting. Little kid, never forget this. He comes up there with his report card. All A's. Wants Webby to sign his report card and take a picture. He told little man no. And I was just like, well, wait a minute, dog. This is a kid, man. This is a kid. This isn't, you know what I'm saying, some dude from the streets trying to get on. This isn't a chick trying to, you know what I'm saying, whatever. This is a child. Happy to see you, celebrity. Has a report card, and you told little dude, nah, blow your cigarette smoke. And you late, and you not meeting or greeting.
Like, he blew the cigarette smoke in his face. Damn. Nah, that's wild.
Webby was wild for that, bro. I was just like, man, I had to hook little man up with a whole bunch of stuff, man. Like, cause little man was crushed. So like, I feel a type of way when celebrities tell kids no. But to y'all point, like, where does it stop? Do you sign every autograph for every kid out there? Right. Because I've seen this happen with Keith Byers. People will bring Keith Byers merchandise to our events. And say, and have their little kids in line with pictures and stuff like that. So, oh, they're a huge fan. This kid is 4 years old.
Right. He don't know nothing about me.
Retired in like the year 2000. What are you talking about? They've never seen him play. They don't know who the hell he is. So what they're doing is having Keith sign it. They're selling it on eBay and stuff like that. So like, people are foul. I get it. But as a celebrity, I'm sure it's a very difficult thing for them to navigate when they are going to be taking pictures, when they're not going to be taking pictures, when they are signing autographs, when they're not. Another story, I'm at the Ohio State spring game, and somehow, some way, some people had field access. So Marvin Harrison Jr. sitting on the bench or whatever, and he taking pictures with some kids and everything like that. Then an adult comes down there and ruins it. Brings his 4 kids. After his kids take a picture, hey, can I get a picture? So Marv is just like standing there as this line is just growing to get pictures with him and everything like that. And he's like giving like the look to like one of the assistants on the Ohio State staff, like, yo, shut this down because I'm not doing this. Like he's just standing there smiling like a cardboard cutout, but he's also giving that eye. And then when the dude finally catches his attention, he shuts it down or whatever. But like, yo, yes, it's a spring game, but it's still a game. Like, so I just don't know the right time for an average person to ask a celebrity for a picture. We all know it's not when they're eating dinner with their family and everything like that. But like, for an average person, when is the next time you're actually going to be that close to Jamar Chase to actually ask him for a picture? Highly unlikely.
Right. Exactly. And I'm almost as tall as this nigga, so I felt good.
All right, man. Week 5 of the NFL season. What games we looking forward to watching today?
Taylor Swift.
Why
haven't we talked about watching Taylor Swift?
The floor is yours. The floor is yours.
It's almost too late now, but damn, we what's this?
This your generation.
This is week 3 of the Taylor Travis Kelce saga. Do they even play this week? Let me look up Kansas City Swifties.
They got Minnesota at 4:00 today.
Okay. I haven't heard. Last week they was letting us know she was going to be at the game all week. I haven't heard the Taylor update this week, so when we get an update,
you'll know the first sentence of the game.
Okay, because they'll show her coming through the gate doing the tunnel walk, just like like the players.
I literally heard them say Sunday Night Football, Kansas City versus whoever they played, and Taylor Swift is in the building. Like that was the headline sentence.
Man,
crazy. Nuts.
Well, shit, is they? I just want to ask: is they blowing this over proportion? Like, is because at a certain point, it's gonna look like they, giving the Kansas City Chiefs a little bit of nudge, helping them win, just because they get so much publicity from the Taylor stuff. Like, I feel like they're going too far with it. I think they had Taylor Swift on the NFL banner, like on their Twitter and Instagram handle. And if y'all remember that game last week, it was a close one. Couple calls went the Chiefs' way.
Yeah.
And lo and behold, they had Taylor in the press box jumping and turning up, man. It's looking a little shiesty.
Yeah, they definitely getting blown away with it. All I'll say real quickly is the NFL is a business. And if it gets reported that said jersey sales is through the roof or said viewership is the highest Monday Night Football, if those things are getting reported, that means that information is getting released. So that means that they know this because they're telling us this because they are releasing it like, hey, this was a good one. So yeah. I think that, they are not stupid when it comes to business, but, they are not handling this as football-ish. Like the football people aren't could care less. They looking at this as like, if we can have the first 4 weeks of the season be boosted because of Taylor, I'll take it because we know the back end gonna be cool. It's always cool.
Facts.
So I just think they just riding this for as long as they can before it fades away.
1,000,000%. It's a business, bruh. And this goes to talk about like endorsement opportunities. So it's a picture of Taylor Swift at the first game that they're at. And, what I'm saying? She's talking or whatever. It's like a full-length pic. And it's her little outfit or whatever. She has on some white and red New Balance. Those white and red New Balance that have been just sitting in stores for months and months and months now are sold out because Taylor Swift wore them. The price for the ticket for that Sunday Night Football game went up simply because she was going to be in the building. She wasn't performing. Be different if she was performing. Like, let's be real. Like, it's her and Beyonce as the hottest artist in the world. Like, it's her. Those tickets sell out like hotcakes. So it's all respect to her. Like, she moves the needle. And when you get a person and their fan base who could care less about football tuning in simply because she's at the football game, buying your merch for a player simply because she is dating them, this is good for business. We love celebrity. And just like how the same thing was going on with Colorado and Coach Prime, you get celebrities on the sidelines, all these games and everything like that. You're getting new viewers who could care less about college football tuning in to watch Colorado. So it's good for business. It's great for business. So keep doing it. I could care less about it, but hey, it's not going to stop me from watching Kansas City play football because I like watching them play football. They play entertaining football. So I can tune all the, stuff about Kelce's dating life to the side. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he is dating, the most popular woman in the world right now.
Right.
So is Usher's Super Bowl performance in jeopardy?
Never.
You don't think they thinking like, look at these numbers here? If the Chiefs keep winning and Taylor keeps showing up,
then guess what's gonna happen?
Usher can get next year.
Guess what's gonna happen? in December, we're gonna have Usher featuring Taylor.
Yep.
And it's gonna be a new song. And then by February, we're gonna be Baby Tonight. DJ got it. We're gonna be turning it up. So
hey, and also this. Taylor Swift ain't performing at the halftime Super Bowl for free.
Right.
She gonna be like, it's free. Then it's not for me.
Right.
She ain't doing. She about her bread.
I'm about to look at the NFL is see if she's still on there because they'll probably let us know if she's gonna be at the game.
They probably will.
Nah, that's
absolutely
crazy.
Who y'all got, Kev?
We got the Ravens. We got Lamar and the Ravens. So that's another L for us. We lost last week.
They ain't lost the quarterback too, right? What was the quarterback?
Anyway.
What was the injury? Because I missed it.
Knee contusion, but he's playing this week.
Oh, okay.
But not that matters. We're gonna lose anyway.
Oh yeah, we in the same boat. I have nothing to step over your toes with. I'm right there with you. So.
Yeah, it's not looking sexy for the Steelers this year, but it's all good. We'll figure it out eventually. You know what I'm saying?
We got Arizona, and my quarterback still ain't thrown a deep ball yet. So
it's Jamar's fault for not taking that picture with you.
Yeah, man. He's always open, though, ain't he?
That allegedly. Real quick, I know we got NBA stuff to talk about. So we got the WNBA finals starting today. So it's the Aces and the Liberty. I just want to say this. I know we don't do a whole bunch of WNBA talk. I'm sure Dizzle saw all the stuff floating out there about 2K and the WNBA players, and they doing them dirty. But I will say this. There are only 3 very good teams in the WNBA this season. 2 of them are playing in the finals. The other one was the Connecticut Sun. This goes to show when teams put money and invest in their team, not only in the players, but in the facilities, you get results. The New York Liberty have been trash, but then they made a play for Breonna Stewart as a free agent. Then they traded for Jaquel Jones, and boom, they're in the championship. When you get and pay the good players to come to your team, you play better basketball. And then we already know what the Aces did. They won the championship last year. Asia Wilson, best player in the league. Then they went and said, you know what? Let's go get a veteran like a Candace Parker, even though she's been hurt this season. They made their team even better, and they invested in their team. So I'm happy that these 2 teams are playing in the WNBA finals because they're not only the 2 best teams in the league, but they are the most invested in winning. So shouts out to the WNBA.
Yeah. And they adding a new team. I think next year Golden State is getting a WNBA team. Always good to see some expansion. I know there was a lot of players. I think there was like top draft picks not even able to sign on a team just because of limited roster spots. So I'm gonna check out the finals. I haven't watched the WNBA this year, but I do know some of the players on both of the teams you mentioned, and they some hoopers.
Yeah. I peaked in the last month of WNBA only because I was adding them to my parlays because I was like, the Aces gonna smack them. They up, so I would just add an Aces win just to spruce up the pot, and then ended up watching. So I watched a little bit of the end of the regular season. I've been watching on and off the playoffs, not full games, but just definitely checking in. But all of it I've seen looks like it's like Kev said, these are the 2 teams that's been popping.
Yes. So. Like I knew that the Connecticut Sun was going to give the Liberty a run because they're the 3rd best team in the league, and I knew the Aces were going to walk to the finals because there's nobody on their side. Like, hey, if you don't have to play Connecticut, you're going to walk to the finals. So that's why it was so important for them to be battling for the 1 seed so that they didn't have to play Connecticut. But they got a little rest. Game 1 today at 3:00. Unfortunately, it's right in the middle of the NFL, so I have to be checking in on my phone and everything like that. But I'm definitely going to be checking in on the WNBA finals.
Who you like game 1?
I am rooting. This is tough, man. This is tough because these are 2 evenly matched teams. I think
back to back.
I'm rooting for the Aces.
Yes.
I'm rooting for the Aces, man. But I think the Liberty got a little bit more firepower. I think they got a little bit more firepower, man. I mean,
I might throw a little bet out there on them, just in case the Liberty do pull it off.
Man, what's the spread? What's the spread on this? I think this is a pretty even match, right?
Yeah, I think last time I looked at it, it was close. Let me look real fast. WNBA 5 points. Aces -5. If you did the whole thing, series, Vegas is plus 290. So
Okay.
no, wait a minute. Oh, Liberty plus 650 to win it.
Oh, I'm
3-2. 3-2.
I'm gonna bet that. That's a little couple dollars. You know, I do these little nickel and dime bets. You know, turn $3 into $15. That's my life.
Right.
Killer be out here dropping the bag.
Nah, I just be getting lucky every now and then. Then I just spend 1 week losing it. So,
Dizzle, what's popping in the association? It's almost basketball season. What's goody?
Yeah, man, we got preseason play has already started in Abu Dhabi. We had the Mavericks going up against the Timberwolves, and then we had the Lakers and the Warriors play the other day. I think we got some more games coming this week. But a lot of talk, you know, a lot of niggas is talking. It's about that time. They had media day. James Harden.
Oh yeah, hold on, I forgot. I was gonna get my shit off for media day.
You better get your Jimmy Butler going. Hell nah.
I forgot. Let me get my shit off for Jimmy Butler Day.
Stupid.
Let me get my shit off.
You gotta put some spit on it. You gotta lay it down.
He had the one bang over the eye.
Yeah, let me get my shit off.
That shit is hilarious. Last year he had like absolutely no facial hair with the fake dreadlocks.
Oh.
That shit's hilarious. But just a lot of talk. Anthony Davis is claiming, or he claimed he's been in the weight room and he's planning on playing all 82 games. So we know he's not going to do that. There's only a couple players in the league that do all 82. But I want to ask y'all.
Bridges.
Looney.
Yeah.
And that's about
definitely not AD. AD gonna sneeze wrong and be out 9 games.
Yeah. So the over-under 65 games. What y'all got? Is he over or under 65?
Over. I'm going over. I'm going over because I think they're going to need him to play. I think he's going to try his best to go out there and get to 68. I'm going to go. He's going to get 68 games in, and they're going to need it because that's what's going to be able to get them the 2 seed.
Under.
That's why they got Rui.
Man.
You know, him playing, he played in the preseason game, which was a surprise. I'm like, he's a veteran.
Yeah.
He's as fragile as he is. He will sit out the preseason. But nah, he was playing.
They got Vanderbilt too. I forgot. I'm looking at their roster.
Christian Wood, like they definitely got the roster.
Christian Wood, Gabe Vincent.
Come on, man. Come on. I can't allow this. I cannot allow this. No. Y'all Lakers fans and LeBron fans will try to make any addition to this team like, oh, man, he's the missing link. Christian Wood has been on the Rockets, the Pistons, the Mavericks. And now the Lakers, and now like, oh man, we about to unlock something with Christian Wood. No.
He's just the body that's gonna play. He's the body that's gonna play.
He's mid at best, bro. He's mid at best. Mid at best, dude. Come on, man. I can't.
I was just saying. I was just saying. They have the size.
Cam Reddish about to show y'all what he really about. What?
I was more
the
so
nigga that's been on the Hawks, the Knicks, the Trailblazers. Now miraculously he's with the Lakers. He's about to be somebody he hasn't been. Get out of here, man. It's about LeBron James, Anthony Davis. That's who it's about. It is not about Christian Wood or Cam Reddish. No.
But the question that was debated was, will he play 65? And I was like, no, because they have all those people that we just named to fill the spot size-wise. They got 19 power forwards on the bench, is what I was saying.
True.
That's what I was saying. So.
True.
He been in the league for 11 years. He's only played more than 65 games 4 times. It's not happening.
How many of those was in New Orleans?
I would say
all 4 times was in New Orleans. None with the Lakers. So yeah, under 65. Easily.
Wow.
What else we got going? Something I don't even know how I feel about this. You know, we dropped the ball in FIBA play.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't even place. Didn't even get 3rd place. So niggas knew that the Avengers were coming for the Olympics. We already got Kevin Durant committed, Devin Booker. I think Steph Curry, I don't know if he fully 100% committed, but we know Steph's playing. And we know LeBron's coming. But we got Joel Embiid committed to play for Team USA. Now, I don't know too much, but I know that Joel ain't from here. How do y'all feel about him just saying, fuck it, sign me up to play with y'all?
He's an American citizen. He's a citizen of the country.
Is that all? I thought it was like your home country. That ain't it?
No. Olajuwon played for Team USA because he's a citizen. And also, like, what's old boy? If you're, I forget how it kind of like works in the Olympics. Like, if your grandparents are from a certain country, you can apply for citizenship to compete for that country in the Olympics. So it's always like a thing like where people that are like born in the United States compete for different countries because they have lineage to a different country. Mm-hmm. So it's like easier for me to make their track and field team or whatever that it is, the US team. So I'm gonna just run for them and run the individual races and everything like that. So yeah, I don't have a problem with it. He American citizen. Take that.
That's like, that reminds me of, did you see the girl that skipped across the finish line in the race that she got crushed in by like 40 seconds? Like
I did.
That's like the reverse end of that, to where you can petition and be like, my home country is this. I want to go play, this sport for this country. And like Kev said, it's me versus me. So bet I'm the representation. I applied. So here I go. So I've seen it go the reverse in a lot more in the Olympics than, like you said, it's only been a few people like basketball players that do it. But these niggas just gotta blow out everybody, because if it's any tight games, now the association is in jeopardy. So they just gotta blow it all out, or we're gonna have World NBA League.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, Pablo Banchero. He played for Team USA in FIBA. He wasn't born here.
Yeah.
Where he from? Pablo Banchero. Where this brother from? Early life. Born in Seattle. This is taking way too long to find out. His mama ain't from here. So like it was a whole bunch of talk about like which team he was gonna play for. So it's always like that when they got like superstars of that ilk. You know what I'm saying? Everything. I don't have a problem with it. I've voiced my opinion about the Avengers coming to play when LeBron said, "Hey, we should all play in Paris" and everything like that. Like, hey man, KD, Bron, we don't need you. No, we need the Jaws.
Yeah,
we need the Tatums and everything like that. We need this era of players to play in it, because Joel, is he really gonna play? Because he don't play in the NBA. KD, he don't play in the NBA. So miraculously, you're gonna be ready for the summertime
after a whole season of the NBA.
After a season, especially where y'all think these teams is headed. Everybody think they going to the finals.
That's why I said it's gonna be under for everybody if they try to play in the Olympics. Everybody under 65.
No, that's facts. We're gonna see because it is a lot of old and injured players committed to play. So we're gonna see. Y'all check out Drake. Drake dropped.
I gave it a one through.
Damn.
I listened to it once.
What? What's the takeaways, man? I don't feel no energy come from y'all. Kev, you sit back.
I already know Kev's answer.
Hey,
couple songs I listen to, most of it mid.
Damn.
Hey Drake, can we get a long Twitter post or Instagram post about how much me and Killer hating on your project?
Yeah,
so we can get
please.
some love like you did to Joe Button, because
This
more of the
edible
same, man.
arrangement owner and radio dude.
Like, look, man, it's the same old same, man. It's the same old same. It's some good songs on there. It's some stuff that I will never listen to ever again in life. And the best song on there, you know, it's always something like remember when Eminem and Jay-Z were on Renegade, and everybody talked about Eminem outshining Jay-Z on that Renegade and everything like that. That is exactly what J. Cole did. J. Cole's verse is a 10 out of 10. So he done dropped 2 10 out of 10 verses in a week.
A week.
Within a week. So shouts out to Cole, because Cole getting more pub off this album than Drake. So, what do you think?
Beat it. Beat it.
Oh my God, I totally forgot about that. That was the worst bar I've ever heard in my life. That is. You know why it's one of the worst bars I've ever heard in my life? Because it comes from such a talented artist. We know how dope Drake is. We know that he gets down and spits. That was a terrible. That's like Silk the Shocker level type of like, that's how bad that bar was. Like, wait a minute, bro. Like, you got to come better than that, bro. Like, that is hot garbage. But
yeah,
Dizzle, what did you think of the
album? I'm learning, and before the album dropped, I could hear the just where he was going with it. You know what I'm saying? When he dropped "Slime You Out," which I like "Slime You Out."
Yeah, I like that. I like that.
But what does "Slime You Out" mean? Do you know what "Slime You Out" means?
I'm not sure. I need to ask my nephew.
Okay. How old is your nephew?
Lil Reg is 17.
Okay.
I'm sure he knows what that means.
And then he got a song like "You're Not Down with the Gangy." I'm like, what is this nigga talking about? Then he, a couple songs here and there. Then he got the song like "Standing on Business." I'm standing on business, and I'm like, Drewski made a skit making fun of niggas like this just literally a few days earlier. I'm like,
I found the internet breakdown.
Go for it.
In the context of Drake's song, the phrase "slime you out" is a reference to someone using their partner for their benefit before leaving them without remorse.
Okay.
Okay. I'm just thinking, I'm listening to it, and I'm like, man, it sounds like the same old, you know what I'm saying? Some of the songs is good, but a lot of it is just sound like the same old copy paste. I don't feel like he's like growing, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
His shit is not maturing at all. He's still rapping the same as he was rapping back on what's it, like More Life, which was 6-7 years ago.
Before Certified Lover Boy, I feel like if you would have told me that this album came out before then, I would have maybe believed you. Like, I feel like I've heard this before from Drake, where, couple random, songs that you on the highway, like, I gotta skip this, and then a couple songs that you like, I gotta run this back. So it's just kind of been the projects.
Yeah.
So
folks is just, we want more. We need more from you, bro.
Mm-hmm.
So let me ask you this: are we just aged out of Drake's music because he's not making music that is his age? He's going younger and younger. He's like kind of staying in that 18 to 25 pocket, like whatever's popular for that demographic. That's the music he's making. Mm-hmm. So are we just aged out of it, or he's not aging with us?
Both. Yeah. Both. Yeah. I'm trying to see some type of maturity. That the joint with Sexy Red, horrible. That might be one of his worst joints.
Good old Sexy Red. Yeah. Good old Sexy Red. Just found out she was from St. Louis. Didn't know that.
Huh.
Yeah.
Kind of fits.
Shouts out to my folks from the Lou, man.
I gotta give it some more listens though. It's only been out for a few days. I do like the album with 21 Savage.
I like that album.
Which is what made me, anticipating this one. For All the Dogs. This don't sound like that though. You know what I'm saying?
And it it's very subliminal. I'm assuming because I mean, you like look at the first track, Virginia Beach. I mean, everybody in their right mind would say like, "Oh, Virginia Beach, this is gonna be his diss record to Pusha T and Pharrell," and I don't know what the hell that song's about.
Yeah.
Like, and then like the disses he's taking at folks and everything like that. These are people that I don't know who they are. So like that's my whole thing. Like I don't understand what you're talking about because that's not the world that I live in. You know what I'm saying? I don't live in the world of a 18 to 25-year-old no more. So the people that you're talking about, I have no idea. And I don't know why you're beefing with these people either. Like, how old is Drake anyway?
I think he's 36.
Is he that old already?
36, and he'd be 37 later this month.
Sheesh.
Hey man, another Drake album, still no classics on your belt.
Yeah.
You got the hits, can't deny that. You got hit records. You got a lot of them. You got a lot of money. Still ain't got a classic album, dog. Still
Well,
ain't got
he said he.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say he said he's gonna be taking a break, which he hasn't done. I don't know ever in his career, but he says he's gonna be taking a break to focus on his health. And I'm thinking he need a break. He's been dropping an album every year. I think he's done dropped 3 albums the last 2 years. But the amount of music he's pushing out, we don't get a Drake break at all. So he definitely need the time to just chill.
But he ain't gonna just chill. He's gonna be all over the internet.
He needs to chill. It's been a long run. You know, go back to the lab. Years? It's been 13 years of just dropping album after album. He's dropped a lot of. He got a long discography right now.
So in the same breath that I'm saying he doesn't have a classic album, I do respect the fact that he's always working. Because there's other artists out there that basically live off the single life. Like, I'm going to just drop singles. I'm never going to give an album and put myself out there to be critiqued at that level. So at the same time I'm knocking him, I salute him because he's actually working, unlike a lot of other artists. So I salute him, but you still ain't got no classic.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Y'all going to give it another spin or is y'all over?
Nah, I'm good.
Sheesh.
I'll wait till the DJ record pool, singles out the ones that's gonna be the hits, and then download those.
I feel
that song with Drake and J. Cole, Heavy Repeat.
Oh yeah,
already on the playlist. Because that joint is fire. All right, man. Couple quick hitters before we slide up out of here. CNBC reports Popeyes is officially taking over KFC for the #2 chicken chain restaurant in the country. Obviously, Chick-fil-A still remains #1.
Had Chick-fil-A this week. Definitely wanted some KFC because they got this little like wing, something that's only like $5 for like 8 wings, but that sounded like it shouldn't. That don't math to quality food. So, I'll stick with the Chick-fil-A. Get my grilled nuggies and my spicy chicken.
KFC dropped the ball when they stopped doing the wedges. They doing French fries now.
Oh no! Say word.
It's been a while, and I will say that the French fries are good, but they not the wedges. They not like the old school crispy. Yeah, they do French fries now.
That's one of the sides you used to get. Get the family box of wedges.
Damn. Nope. It's tragic. Do y'all? Would I lose my black card to say I like KFC better than Popeyes?
I don't know, man. Colonel Sanders look a little racist. You know? No, man.
Yeah, they don't have no red beans and rice over there either.
No, they don't got no jingle neither. Love that chicken from Popeye. Yeah, no. We might have to take that.
Oh my gosh, man. Real quick, man. My mom, on a rare occasion, man, she would bring Church's. Did y'all ever mess with Church's chicken?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Where was it? The Church's chicken in Dayton?
Needmore and Dixie. Right there on the
Church.
corner.
Every time I pass it, I debate if I need to stop there. Like, there's not a time where I pass it and don't think about stopping there.
Exactly. It usually be like 2:00 because I used to want to go on the early side of the day versus the late side of the day, and it's like one car sitting there, and I'm like,
I can get in and out.
Exactly.
Yeah, and I gotta shout out my mom because she was super brave going to get us that Church's chicken because it was at the corner of Euclid and Cliffview. Not a good place to be stopping to get no chicken.
Yeah.
Shouts out to my Dukes, man.
They
Shouts
got
out to my
okra.
Dukes.
They don't
Them honey biscuits.
I'm like, shit. What time we done?
Right, what we doing?
All right, man. Shouts out to the employees at the Waffle House down in Atlanta. They are striking for higher wages. They're asking for a minimum of $25 an hour, 24-hour security, free food instead of having to pay for their meals, a la getting it deducted from their paychecks. Waffle House employees want more.
Yeah. And them the thick ones down there. They made them down south Waffle House employees got a heavy lower half. So they might want to consider the medical, but I get where they're going. So I support them.
Yeah. Nah, they be in that bitch scrapping. So yeah, $25 an hour seems at least that's worth it.
The biggest thing that stood out to me was that security, 24/7, 365. Hell yeah, niggas be wilding at the Waffle House.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
All right, man. Distracted driving went into effect October 5th. So get off your phones, people. Get off your phones, man.
I see it every day. Light turn green, arrow to turn left. I'm third car. First car is stuck. I don't make it because you went through half the light, updating your Facebook status. So I definitely see it. And then out here, and I know in the Inglewood area, I've actually seen what seems to be more than normal pullover activity lately, where it's like people are getting pulled over in kind of these rural areas. That's like, it's a cop out here checking. Like, so definitely just seeing their presence a little more. So I'm sure that's a hot topic for them.
Yeah. And my biggest thing is like, I be trying to find music, like, and they don't know that I'm trying to find the right playlist to, drive to. So anything is distracted driving. So it could be texting, calling somebody, trying to find the right song to just drive to. So just beware because they finding niggas. They handing out tickets and you getting fined.
Yeah.
I'm with it 100%. And the part about it, my first reaction was like, yeah, man, these kids, man, they be on their phones and driving all the time. No, it's not just the kids. It's us too. It's the grown ass people too. It's us. It's the kids. It's everybody. Everybody always on the phone. Guilty. I'm guilty of it too. Just like Killa and Dizzle said, finding the right podcast, finding the right playlist. I don't want to listen to this song. What's something and you're just sitting at the light and you get honked on and everything like that. So yeah, we just need to put them down, man. Find the right playlist before you leave the house, man. Oh, you said to find $250.
Not the first fine is up to 150 and 2 points on your license. If you get another offense within 2 years, it's 250 and 3 points. And then a third offense within the 2 years is $500 and a 90-day suspension.
Oh yeah. I'm done with that shit. I'm about to put that shit in the glove. Nigga. Nah, we good. Y'all not getting my money, dog. That's all it takes. It's that type of money that y'all trying to. And points on the license? No, I've been too good for too long to be getting points on the license, bro.
Yeah, that was young 20 shit. I don't know. I'd get a little bit like 22.
Most def. Well, there it is. Another episode of You Can't Make This Up podcast. Kev Nash.
DJ Killer Kev.
Hey, Dizzle.
We out till next week.
Peace.